Trading Geek is a clever Japanese scammer targeting day traders who made millions by deceiving people. In this video, I'm going to reveal everything. I'll break down trading scam so that you and your loved ones don't end up losing your last penny or tens of thousands of dollars.
I see a lot of YouTubers make market structure way more complicated than it is. But honestly, it's actually pretty simple. Even a toddler could understand it. So if a 5-year-old can get it, then you can too.
The Trading Geek explains to us that this strategy is incredibly straightforward, so much so that even a fool could generate millions of dollars with it.
Not everything is okay. I'm going to show you a blank chart so you can draw it yourself. The first thing to understand about market structure is that when the price goes up, it doesn't move in a straight line upwards, right? It rises in waves, like it's moving in a wave pattern. So it'll go up, making its highest point, lowest point, highest point, lowest point, highest point, lowest point.
Right now, what he's drawing doesn't work in the real market, because if he actually knew anything about the market, then in his case, the market would move something like this. I mean, with these strong waves, these drops, that's how the real market moves. But the market never moves as nicely as they draw it for us. And now we're going to test the strategy that claims to give 83%.
So here are the 3 steps I want you to follow: direction, location, and execution. Let's break them down one by one. The first step is direction. The first thing you need to do is determine the overall trend direction in the market. At this stage, you should ask yourself just one question: who is controlling the price? Buyers or sellers? You need to identify the most recent bullish or bearish breakout of structure to mark the swing range. So, right now, we see the swing low because that's the lowest point after which the structure broke, and this is the swing high.
He's saying this is the absolute highest peak from which the price started to pull back. But that's a completely false statement and misleading, because right now there's another candle that's actually even higher, and we can already clearly see it. A very strong pullback. So his claim that this is the highest point is incorrect.
We don't want to trade when the price is in an uncertain range. For example, right now, the price is here, right? If I try to sell right here, I'd have to set my stop loss above this high and my take profit at this low. So you see, that's not the smartest decision from a risk management perspective.
Anyone who has studied even the basics of trading knows that a risk to reward ratio of 1-to-1 will quickly lead to losing your entire deposit. So you need to use a risk ratio. The profit should be at least 1-to-3 if you want to actually make any money here. But
take profit, as I already mentioned, is set at a level 3 times greater than the distance to the stop loss. So we drag this position like this, up to a level 3 times higher, just like this, until it appears. This label shows the risk to reward ratio. This is where we lock in our profit. Once again, just to make it easier to understand in this video, let's see what the price does next.
My name is John Walker, and I'm giving away $100,000 on my Telegram channel, where every third participant can win $3,000. I'll also tell you about the trading strategy that changed my life and helped me earn over $30,000 a month. I left all the links in the comments below this video. Click here right now.
The price keeps going up, just like that, right? We keep gradually moving up, slowly but surely, and eventually the price reaches the target level and hits our TP. That's it.
So why didn't this specific trader show the trade on a live actual chart? If we look over here, there are clearly visible rewind buttons. Before showing us, he rewound the chart on the simulator before showing us such a perfect trade, so he already knew where the price would go. That's exactly why he said, "Here I open the trade, and look how much of a guru I am." Trader?
That demand has exceeded supply, and buyers are back in control. The pullback is over now. Most likely, the market is turning bullish and...
I've seen countless examples where the price chart would shoot up, then move sideways for a while, and then the price chart would also drop. That's why in this specific example, we don't know for sure exactly where the price chart is going to move next. Right now, what he is actually showing us is a fake trade and a fake transaction. He's just showing us trading on a simulated market environment. But on a simulator, Absolutely any beginner can look like a genius.
All right, we're in. We're in. We opened about 40 contracts, right? About 40 contracts. You can see here. Nothing special, right?
Honestly, if he really did open up his trading position at this exact spot, it just means he's a total and absolute amateur. Because he's trying to catch the price for those who can't see the level. The level's right here. And instead of waiting, at least until the price finally reaches this specific level. And maybe from there, you could try to trade, like opening a new long position upwards. It seems Trading Geek is making the absolute worst possible trade right now.
That's it, guys. FAK got out of the position. It took quite a while, but we finally did it. What did I tell you guys? I told you the price would just break through this little point we have here. Why?
Why did this trade turn out to be successful? No, it's not simply because Trading Geek entered the trade. It's actually because the price, which could have gone even lower, encountered and reacted to a small sideways range, where a major institutional player started accumulating a massive position. At first, they didn't let the price move. The price was stuck in a box. But only after that did the price really start to rise sharply. But if the major institutional player hadn't decided to get involved in this trade, it never would have gone up. And it never would have generated any kind of significant profit for Trading Geek.
In this video, I'll show you how this works and why most traders make things more complicated than they need to be. Most traders fail because they trade at every possible opportunity.
Many traders fail to succeed not because they trade at every opportunity, but it is often because they don't have the necessary and effective strategy and they don't have the right knowledge.
They trade 6 to 10 different currency pairs without focusing on anything. And most importantly, they can't even tell what a real trading strategy looks like. What lies between your swing low and your swing high is considered your internal structure, right? So all of this will be your internal structure break, right? All these moves here. So what do you need to do? You also need to mark your internal structure, right? A price really dropped and broke this low, right? This is our market shift, which signals the start of a pullback.
To be completely honest, I don't know exactly what is happening here. Maybe it's because of what he's showing right now, because all these lines he's drawn are just making things even more confusing for us. We don't really understand where the market is actually going. We're just looking at all these lines. Remember, the more lines you draw on the chart, the harder your analysis will be, and the more confused you'll get and not understand what's going on. So how do you actually enter correctly? I think all these lines are complete nonsense. They don't work in practice and will never make you any money.
Let me take a moment to quickly mark these important supply zones, which are critical areas that we definitely shouldn't forget about right now, that at any moment. On higher time frames, we might see a bullish flow of orders on those higher time frames. And then I'll start looking for long positions when the price potentially comes back and forms higher lows here, before I move up, right? These are the areas where I want to trade high probability scenarios with A+ setups. The point of interest we have here is the internal order flow.
At this very moment, we don't know where the market is headed. Here, you could have drawn that the price would go. Just like that, you could have drawn here that the price would go. Basically, you can draw it however you want. But my trading experience has shown me over time that if the price makes a significant movement like that one, it's more likely to go in this direction. 17 minutes of completely empty talk, unsupported and not backed up by any evidence. Why is he doing this? What's his primary advantage? To uncover the truth, we need to go to the official Trading Geek website. And so, when we go to the Raising Geek website, we see that he's also selling something. He actually offers some kind of exclusive VIP club for about $79. Take my word for it. You won't learn absolutely anything of value about trading in that club because the primary and central focus in trading is on his 1% club, where for $1,500, he'll teach you how to make substantial amounts of wealth. But as you've probably realized, he never actually showed a single strategy that would make you a millionaire for free. The whole point is just to lure you to his website with flashy colors and then sell you his coaching. That's exactly how he made his money, and that's how Trading Geek makes a living for his fancy lifestyle, by claiming he's a trader, showing off as if he knows something about trading, but in reality, he's not a trader at all, and everything he shows is fake.